Hello, everybody. Welcome to our latest Read Learning Breakfast Briefing. Thank you all for coming. From just the conversations that I've had with people, it seems like this is a topic that is getting people very interested, which is great. I myself seem to have been talking about innovation nonstop for the last week to various groups, so it's definitely a hot key topic. Actually, our hashtag is RLBB16 because we actually want people to know what we're talking about and keep the community going, keep the conversation going. Who am I? What am I doing here? I'm Melissa. I'm with Read Learning. Obviously, I'm the Director of Strategy, Product, and Innovation, hopefully. And today we're going to talk about eliminating barriers to innovation in your organization. Because one of the things that we found consistently is that everybody wants innovation, but it's really hard to do that in an established firm. And we've got a great mix of people here from various different industries and areas. And we think we can actually do a lot of good if we can take these organizations and convert them to being truly, truly innovative. First, I'm going to hand over to our chairman, James Reed, who was wonderful to come this morning. You know, it's a topic that you care very deeply about.
Thank you, Melissa. A very warm welcome to all of you this morning. This is indeed a subject that is close to my heart. I think it's a really important subject, not just in business, but in life more widely. And in Reed, our business strategy for many, many years has been to grow our business organically. And I always say to people, there are only two ways that you can do that. One is through service excellence, so customers come back for more, hopefully because they've been pleased and satisfied with the service they've received. And the other is through innovation, creating new services and delivering new ideas. And this focus on innovation has really been drilled into me and into our entire organization by our entrepreneurial founder, who's also here, Alec Reed. And it might interest you to know that just before Christmas, he gave everyone on the board a little book. It's a Buckingham Palace diary that he'd picked up at the shop in Victoria. And the message to everyone on the board was to put one idea in this book every day. And that's quite a good challenge. So my hope for you is that you might leave here this morning with at least one idea to put in your notebook that will be helpful to you, some take-home value, if you like. A couple of things about innovation. One is, in our business, we're quite happy to try things that might be dangerous, if you like, for other parts of the business. One example of that is the internet. When the internet began to emerge in the early 1990s, I remember quite vividly a conversation I had when one of our IT department, a chap called Sean Whetstone, came into my office. And I can still remember seeing him walk around the glass wall and come into my office. We had 3 people in the IT department at the time. And he came in and said, "James, I've got an idea." And I remember thinking, you know, what's your idea? I mean, that's a good way of getting my attention. And I said, "Sit down, Sean, what's the idea?" And he said, "I think we should have a website." And I can remember vividly, this was in the spring of 1995, saying, "What's that?" And Sean attempted to explain what a website was to me. And he did quite a good job. And he had an IT contractor working for us through the agency at the time, who, when he wasn't doing IT contracting, was doing children's parties as Pancake the Clown. And we agreed that we'd get Pancake to build the prototype. So the first iteration of read.co.uk was built by Pancake the Clown. And we like to say in Read, you know, if the bus looks like it's going somewhere interesting, we want to be on it. The joke, of course, is often you end up walking home. On this occasion, though, the bus did go somewhere interesting. And from that little conversation, which was the germ of an idea, we developed a website over the last 20-odd years that now has 250,000 jobs and is the biggest job site in Europe. So an innovation, if you like. So that's important. And I think the other thing that's important is being open to ideas, but also culturally to be asking for them. You know, that little red book, which I've got in my pocket, I do take around with me in my briefcase and put ideas in it. And the expectation I have for other people in the team is that they have ideas too. Of course, it's not enough just to have an idea. You have to then go ahead and implement it. And I'm really looking forward to hearing the talk this morning because So often we have ideas, but we don't have much resource. And how do we get the job done frugally? I like that very much because a lot of people want to throw money at ideas, and in my experience that doesn't often work very well. The best things we've done have started small, frugally, and we've made them work.